What is going on, everyone? My name is QB, also known as Damien. How's everyone doing today? Been a bit busy the last 3 or 4 days, that's why I haven't been uploading, but as I promised, you're at least getting at least 3 uploads a week. And today I'm ready to talk about probably the most hottest topic in the NBA right now: who will win the NBA's Most Valuable Player award. Let's get straight into it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you like content like this. As I just said, I'll be making videos like this at least 3 times a week, but if you have any ideas, please let me know down in the comments below and I'll make that happen for you. Now, let's get straight into it. The NBA MVP award hasn't been this tight in years. We all know the final 3 that are contending for it, but if you don't know, let me tell you. We have Nikola Jokic from the Denver Nuggets, Joel Embiid from the Philadelphia 76ers, and Giannis Antetokounmpo for the Milwaukee Bucks. We're talking about player by player, but I'll be getting stuck into Jokic straight away. Now Jokic, he's definitely one of the most fundamental big men we've ever seen in this league before. The man is literally a back-to-back MVP for a reason. He has led this Nuggets team to the first seed in the Western Conference, and in my opinion he's on track to win a back-to-back-to-back MVP award, but can he really do it? This is his stats this year so far, as of the 20th of March 2023. He's averaging 24.7 points a game, almost 12 rebounds, and almost 10 assists. He's averaging almost a triple-double as a center. No one knows actually was this crazy stat until it ended the other night. Every time Nikola Jokic got a triple-double, the Nuggets would get the W, which means his usage of rebounding the ball and ball handling as a center was primarily the best offense for this team to catch the W. And when he's making full-court dimes and ridiculous cross-court dimes, that's when you know how scary this Nuggets team can really be when Jokic is locked in. He's a true definition of a 3-level scorer. He's scary from the 3-point range, he can knock down mid-range like it's a layup, and obviously he can get to the rim. But the one thing about Jokic, and this literally got exposed when they went on the 4-game losing streak last week, he is not a two-way player. Defense is actually pretty horrendous. Everyone just seems to drop the fact that he's actually really not a good defender at all. Like, you'll just see big men just bullying him straight back towards the ring. And there'll be games where there's someone driving in from the opposite team, he won't even make an effort to step in defensively. As much as I love Jokic in his game, he's just not a defensive-minded player, he's all about offense. And could that really come into play with these next 2 guys to determine who wins the MVP award? Only time will tell, I guess. Let's get into our second player of the night. That second player being Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis is a definition of a two-way player. Literally a 2-time MVP, 1-time defensive player, and most improved player. And obviously your 2021 NBA champions, the Milwaukee Bucks. And that I may add, they had the best record in the NBA. They stay a few games above the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers in the Eastern Conference. Giannis can show you can do it all. Actually today he had a triple-double and Mans did not miss a single shot. He's only the 4th player in NBA history to do that. And also, as of yesterday, Giannis has now played the most games under, the Bucks franchise. Just a little kid from Greece. Anyway, let's get into this season and let's look at this season's stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo. So far this season, from the 20th of March 2023, he averages 31 points, almost 12 rebounds, 5.6 assists per game. And obviously leads the Milwaukee Bucks to the best record in the NBA. And this man has just had a great season so far. He's on the court, he's just making things happen for his team. Things that you don't see that come up in the score sheet. Like him hustling for the loose balls, setting those nasty off-pick screens where his teammates get a wide open shot, just being an anchor defensively. Giannis is only probably 1 out of 3 players in the whole NBA that make people scared of driving into the paint. I can only think of 3 dudes really, and that's him, Anthony Davis, and Joel Embiid. But most times when you see like a big man or a wing want to go slash in, they don't. They'll stop midway because Giannis is there and his defensive presence is just always noticed. Especially this season, he's been bowling. He's managed to get his Bucks to the first seed with Chris Middleton missing 27 games this year. It's a lot, and Middleton only just got back into the starting lineup recently. Obviously his minutes were a lot restrictive since coming back from that knee injury. And Giannis is becoming a 3-level scorer as well. It's becoming scary that he can just let it fly from downtown. If you leave him wide open, he will pull out a shot. He's only added that to his arsenal the last few years, but gee dang is that scary to see. As you can see right there, he can easily make other plays for his teammates as well. He's not just defensive anchor, nor a guy that can just drive to the ring. He's only the 2nd player in NBA history to get Defensive Player of the Year and an MVP and a Finals MVP. The other one being, of course, the GOAT, Michael Jordan. And that for me this season, what separates Giannis a bit from Jokic for me, is the fact that he can be felt as a presence defensively. No one physically wants to take it in on him. Giannis is simply putting up similar numbers than what he did in his MVP seasons, if not better. It's just proving one thing, that he wants to lead this Milwaukee team to an NBA championship this season. And I hate to say it, but I really think they're going to win it all this year. But the thing is, availability is the greatest ability. Giannis has missed some time this season, Jokic has barely missed any. Luckily for now, that doesn't play a part in the MVP race, but I reckon it will in the near future. Only time will tell. Ladies and gentlemen, in my humble opinion, this is going to be my 2023 regular season MVP, and that is Joel Embiid. This man has absolutely carried this Philadelphia 76ers franchise. This season, he's just been completely dominating. He's doing the thing that I haven't seen from anyone else this season. Joel will be getting double team, if not triple team, and he'll still force his way into the lane for an easy layup or dunk. And he is a definition of a 3-level scorer as well. He can knock it down from downtown, he can hit the midi, and he can easily get his way to the bucket for the M1 layup or dunk. He has led his Philadelphia 76ers team to the second seed in the Eastern Conference. They're literally only 2 games behind the best team in the NBA, the Milwaukee Bucks. If you look at the teams, Milwaukee by far has a better team than what 76ers do. Yeah, I understand the 76ers are deep, but the Bucks are deeper, trust me. And the thing that impressed me most about Joel Embiid is the fact when the 76ers go down big or they're down in the fourth quarter, he always comes through. I'm talking defensively, offensively, just all around in clutch time. I know you already seen that clip when he blocked Ja Morant at the rim a few weeks ago. Was to save him from a lead. Had that buzzer beater against the Portland Trail Blazers. He's had multiple game winners this season. You know why? Because he's the most valuable player to his team. And don't give me the whole he has James Harden, because when that man was out, Joel Embiid just carried the load even more than what he did now. Literally almost have a similar record with Harden in or without him in the lineup. As much as I love all these 3 guys in this list, I really do think Joel Embiid has been the better player all season long. Just been overshadowed, and everyone doesn't like the fact that he's leading the MVP race at the moment. NBA has got it Embiid at first, Jokic at second, Giannis at third. I totally disagree with that list. Of course, I agree with Embiid being at first, but Giannis should really be second. Things that he does for his team is unmatched. Same with Embiid, he deserves to be at number 1 spot. You see guys like Jalen Rose on First Take every morning, talking that smack. Same with Kendrick Perkins. The only person I see really praise Joel Embiid the way he deserves it is Shaquille O'Neal. He knows how hard it is to be a dominant big man in the NBA, especially the way that you have to develop your game these days. I do think Jokic and Giannis are better offensive players than Embiid, but he's just always felt on defense no matter what. He can guard the 3, 4 and 5 positions with ease, and he can cover that pick and roll. He almost averages 2 blocks a game as well, along with a steal per game as well as a center. You don't see centers get much steals, but his hustle was something different with driving in the front rows and shit. Yeah, everyone can make a case for every single one of these 3 guys. It's just the fact when the 76ers need Embiid to show up, he does. And he's been healthy this year as well. Or at least majority healthy. He's missed about 12 games, records show. These are his stats in the year: 33.5 points a game, 10 rebounds a game, 4 assists per game. He's the exact same as the other 2 big men. He can create plays and movement for his teammates on and off the ball. It's crazy to think that we're looking at 3 playmaking big men here. This is insane. A fun fact I might chuck at you guys as well: if it wasn't Joel Embiid's birthday the other day, all 3 of these guys would be the exact same age as well, 28. Obviously Embiid had his birthday the other day, happy birthday to him, he turned 29. But back to what I was saying before I got sidetracked. The way that this game is run and involved these days, with the 3-pointer, with the fast breaks, just the pace of the game, it is completely incredible that 3 big men are running for this award. I take nothing away from these 3 gentlemen, they are 3 great individual players. The question is, who's going to win the MVP? Let me know down below who you guys think. In my humble opinion, I do reckon it's going to be Joel Embiid, but it's going to go down to the wire. Thank you so much for watching, I appreciate the love and support. Hope you all have a good night or day wherever you are in this world, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.